Hey everybody, this is Trish Stanley from Style with Trish here at the ReDiscover Reignite conference with Dr. Jeri. The keynote speaker today was none other than the beautiful queen herself, Kim Fields. We all know her by name, but one of the things I wanted to touch on that you spoke on today was about the rediscovering, the revision. If you can expound on that just a little bit for our listeners.
Well, basically, to me, the word says where there's no vision, people perish. And so I think, whether it's through dreams or just vision boards, whatever, something is always placed in you. Mm-hmm. Something is placed in us, the fire in the belly that I talked about. And so when you have that vision, there are times when you've got to rework that vision. You've got to do a revision, In my world of scripted television and films and theater, you have your script. Mm-hmm. And if something's not right, if it's not funny, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't make sense, if it's something that's just not working on the page, you do a rewrite. Yeah. And when that rewrite comes back, it says revision. And so just tying in those concepts of we can't be so rigid once we are given that vision, like, oh my gosh, it has to be this, it has to be done in this time, it has to be done like this with these people and this and that. No, it might just be the seed of that. How many iterations did you have of this vision, of this summit before today?
Right.
So, yeah. and certainly there are things, whether it's circumstances, numbers, budgets, there's certain availability. There's so many things that can affect and impact your vision. Yeah. But at the end of the day, recognize that you have to have vision first. Yeah. And then you can revise that vision. Mm-hmm. And then once you have that revision, that usually will motivate you to then reignite.
Yes. I love that message. Last question for you. You're a mom, you're a director, you're an actress, all the above. How are you able to balance all of that?
A long time ago, I realized that balance does not mean equal parts. So, and I had this vision of someone who walks like those wire ropes, like a tightrope walker, and they are consistently adjusting their balance every time. One step, it's this. Next step, it's this. And they are consistently changing the balance in order to balance. And how they distribute their weight in order to stay balanced. Yes. And that, to me, was kind of revolutionary in my mind, because the revelation was you don't have to try to give equal parts to everything. Right. So the revelation for me was it doesn't have to be equal parts. Balance is always constantly readjusting. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for spending time with us, Dr. Jeri. This has been an awesome conference. Any lasting words?
I'm just super excited to have Kim here today and to be able to honor her with the Lifetime Achievement Award and for her to speak life into our group. And this has been a phenomenal day. And so thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jeri. Thank you, guys. We'll be back. I'm often asked the question, why the title Style with Trish? And to answer that question is very simple. For me, style isn't just what's on the outer appearance of a woman. It is what is on the inside, which is actually more important. And so what we want to do and how we want to incorporate that into our show is that we excitedly bring on guests who feed into the building of self-esteem, as far as mental health and improving yourself, self-help. We bring guests on and experts on to actually help us build those areas, increase those areas to make us a better us on the inside. Once we're built healthily on the inside, then we can start rocking out the outer look. Outer look is the easiest part to redo, to fix. The inner is what's the most difficult. So style isn't just what's on the outside. It actually starts with what you possess on the inside. Hey guys, this is Trish Stanley. Catch up on season 1 of Style with Trish by going to trishstanley.com. If you are not able to catch the show on YouTube, make sure you go to my website, trishstanley.com, and check out our podcast.